Hey YouTube, it's me again, and in the goals to cut down how many how many videos I was planning, I actually increased it. But yeah, there is probably going to be 2 or 3 more videos today. I'm going to do longer ones too. But today I do want to review a game, and that game is going to be, sorry, box upside down, Summoner Wars. Ooh. Summoner Wars is actually a really fun game. I don't get to play this as much as I like because it is a very, don't want to say thinky, but it's a very tactical game. But it's a fun one with this huge board. If I can unfold the board, show you. Show you the board right quick. Yes, the board is big. It's a 2-player game, mind you. If you can see the board and hear my voice, good for you. But yes, Summoner Wars. What Summoner Wars is a card-based tactical strategy game, board game goodness, where you take, and I beg on my cards. Actually, this box, the box set for the starting Summoner Wars thing comes with bags for a lifetime. I'm counting on a lifetime. But you take these characters called your summoners, and you set them up in the board with their troops. Just showing you a few here. These are all the different decks. Just kind of showing you this different summoners. You set them up with their troops across the board. Actually, I'm going to pull out one of the more classic races, because I want to show actually how different the designer, who I actually have a lot of respect for because I've listened to his podcast. The designer actually wanted to make sure that the races were, orcs weren't just orcs, goblins weren't just goblins. They weren't your stereotypes. And so I'm going to actually pull out one of them, the orcs, to show you this. Now each army has a symbol in the back, and there's the second summoner decks and expansions for the decks in proper LCG fashion. So you can expand the game. There's actually like 18 factions. 6 come in the base game, enough to play pretty decent amount. You would set up your you have these cards right on the back. This shows you your turn order right over here, and then cards that you have to have for the summoner right here. So Muglug has to use those. Those include, like, wow, whoever played this deck last did not know how to keep cards in one direction. Sorry, I'm a stickler about card backs. I'm weird like that. You got walls. Walls are your lifeblood in this game. And the great part about the orcs is that they can make cheap walls that are basically vine walls. And these vine walls are awesome because you'll be crowding up the field, you'll be messing up your opponents, and you will have abilities based on these. And so yeah, you still got the whole tribal orc kind of feel, but these orcs are more druid-like, and that gives a really cool element. The dwarves are magical, the elves are imperialistic, and I have to give it to Plaid Hat Games for making an amazing, amazing board game. Would I suggest this? Yes. Would I suggest it to everyone? It's a great game. I won't lie. I'll show you the dwarf. Yes, that's a dwarf. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. The artwork is perfection. The imagery is great. The factions are unique. So why would I not suggest this to everyone? Why would I suggest a game that I would actually give like an 8 or a 9 to only some people? It is heavier. The crowd I would suggest this to, honestly, is the Warhammer 40k crowd. And why I would suggest that is it has the same feel as 40k, just not as many rules and not as many elements to go with it. But other than that, it is fun. It is really creative, really imaginative, and catches your attention. And if you have not picked up Summoner Wars or played it at a convention or something, do, because this game is just awesome. And so I would suggest this. I would suggest it to heavier gamers. I'd suggest it to medium gamers. Just don't expect to get a semi-casual gamer or casual gamer onto the field or onto the table playing this game and enjoying it, because it is not going to catch some of them. There's a lot of thinking that does go along, a lot of choosing that a lot of players who don't play a lot of board games are going to hate. But other than that, I think it's amazing. I give it high credit to it too. And I think it's just a genius design. Plaid Hat Games, Summoner Wars, pick you up. This is the master set, 6 factions in there. It's worth it. I think I paid $70 for mine. But it's worth it, you get a lot of game in there. It's a good meaty game. So yeah, pick it up and enjoy.